Hey everyone, it's Janelle Bieber, and I'm going to show you how to effectively remove your GelMoment polish. So we have two means of removal. We have the regular soak off pads. So these are the gentle care. They are, as you can see, 33% less acetone. So these are a lot gentler on your nails. But some people are super sensitive to acetone, and I would then go for Flake Off. So Flake Off has no acetone in it whatsoever, and you don't get it on your skin as you're painting it on. So I'm going to show you both ways to remove your polish. So on this finger, this is the pad that comes in this box, and this is the Flake Off, and as you can see, it bubbles up the polish like that. Both take about the same amount of time, anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how much polish you have on. But something you can do to make it a little bit quicker is take your nail file and break that surface. Gel polish is hard, so I always take my file, and you're not filing it all the way down. Really, all you're doing is getting rid of that shine. And if your cap is still intact, definitely file around your edges, get rid of that cap. The shine is the hardest for the removers to soak through. So if you can break that seal, it's a lot easier for your polish to go through. So I'm going to do the same thing on my pinky, and I'm going to show you how to apply both removers. And I will say, if you're wearing Fortify underneath, the remover pads work much better because they're more moist. And Flake Off isn't really moist, it's more like a jelly, I guess. So it's really good on the polish, but since Fortify removes like a regular polish, the remover pads work much better. So if you're gonna wear Fortify, use the remover pads, okay? Okay, so those two are ready to go. So if you're going to use the remover pads, you're going to also want the clips, okay? The clips keep the pads on your finger and they keep the air out so that they don't dry off. So on the pads, they have a little plastic strip like this. So you're going to tear that off. And underneath it's kind of sticky. And then you're going to open your packet. And inside is the little pad, looks just like that. And all you're going to do is stick your finger inside. You're going to fold the package over like this. And then you're going to put your clip on top. And they fit snugger upside down. So I know it looks silly, I'm wearing them upside down, but I swear they work better. Trust me, it works good. So Flake Off is kind of jelly-like. So we're going to shake it. Not like polish, so we can definitely shake this. And you're going to want to get quite a bit on your brush. Don't cheap out when you're putting on the Flake Off. I kind of glob it on and make sure I have it everywhere. Make sure you don't get it on your skin. And just make sure it's nice and thick. And if you have it on the undersides, make sure it's just everywhere. That should be enough. So don't paint it on thin like polish. This is the exact opposite of polish. Glob it on nice and thick. Let it sit. That 5 to 8 minutes even is usually good. Okay, so I'm going to take off this one. So this was the remover pad. This is the Flake Off. I have no Fortify on or anything on my nails underneath. And what I'm going to do is take the blunt side of my cuticle pusher here. And you do need a good metal cuticle pusher to get the polish off. And I'm just going to scrape it towards the end of my finger. And if you're wearing more than 2 or 3 layers of polish, you might have to take it off in layers. I know if you do nail art or you're wearing top coats, Clearly Frisky, anything like that on top, Clearly Frisky, Champagne Toast, the top coats are really durable, which means they're harder to get off. So you're definitely going to want to file through those. And it might take 2 applications. So especially if you're using Flake Off, you would just put more on. For the remover pads, they stay moist in here for a little while. So if I wasn't able to get all of this off, I would just stick it back on my finger and let it sit another maybe 5 minutes and then scrape it again. Most of it came off. So now for the Flake Off, it's all nice and bubbly. And I'm going to do the same thing, just go around my nails and just scrape it off. So as you can see, both methods work really well. It's not hard to take your polish off. If you're struggling to get your polish off and it's kind of like cement on your nails. Some people have just naturally really dry, porous nails, and the polish just sticks to your nails so much better. If you have a really easy time moving polish, you might just have oilier nails. So something that I do, because my nails, they kind of depends on the time of year. Sometimes they can be quite dry. So see, I've got some polish under there. I can just put some flake off on and that will come off. A trick that I like to do is if you have most of it off, you can see most of it's off, but there's like a little bit of color left. You're just going to take the buffing side of your file and just clean up around your nails. And that's basically it for the removal. Sometimes if there's like a little piece stuck in like a harder crevice, you just flip over your file and just gently remove it. So what I like to do if my nails are drier is I like to take an oil. So this is actually just our cuticle oil. It's almond oil. And I just am going to paint each nail with it, top and bottom, and I'm going to let it soak a minimum of 10 minutes. And most times when I'm doing my nails, it seems to be late at night. So I will remove my polish at night. I will put on an oil. It doesn't have to be almond oil. If you don't have cuticle serum or the moisturizing nail oil from GelMoment, you can even use just olive oil, avocado oil, any type of oil like that. Soak your nails in it, minimum of 10 minutes or overnight. Then when you go to repaint your nails, wash your hands really well with soap. And again, you're still going to use the cleansing pads before applying the polish. And what this does is it just adds moisture back to my nails. If your nails get too dried out, then they can start breaking and being more fragile, right? So there you go. That's how you remove the polish. And as you can see, the flake off is already working on this nail. This one's probably ready to remove as well. It doesn't take too long. But if you are wearing multiple layers, anything with glitter is harder to remove. The top coats, and like I said, the Clearly Frisky, the Champagne Toast, any of that kind of stuff. So be patient. Do not try and gouge it off your nails. If the polish is not coming off your nails, use your file, break it up, add more flake off, or put the remover pad on again to let it soak once again. Don't get rough with your nails. You can take gouges out of your nails, but the removal process is meant to be gentle. And as you can see, there is no damage done to my nails. If you're damaging your nails, it could just be aggressively removing the polish and just not giving the removers enough of a chance to work. So I hope that helped you guys out. Thanks for watching.